Hello and welcome to Sports Update on Trust TV. I am Emmanuel Fashimi. We'll be looking at some stories on the program this evening that are just making the rounds in the world of sports. But we will begin from the continent of Africa. We know our own continental Olympic Games, a mini Olympic Games, will be coming up. It's just days away from now. That event will be starting in Accra, Ghana. That's the African Games 2023. It was supposed to come up last year, that was 2023, but moved to 2024 because of a logistics reason. We saw two big events on the continent move to this year. The AFCON 2023 was moved to this year also, and now we have the African Games that was supposed to come up in 2023 also moved to this year. And indeed, like I used to say on sports shows, that is a sporting year here and there, and Nigeria will be participating in all of this event. And this evening, hopefully, we will be hearing from Abba Michael if he joins us on the show. We'll be hearing from him to react to some of this story. But let's begin with this a fantastic one, where the African Games, like I said, is just days away from now, on the 8th to 23rd of March 2024 in Accra, Ghana. Athletics, what have you, sportsmen and women from the continent will be gathering in Accra, Ghana for the 2023 African Games. It's no longer called All African Games. You can remember Koja that was 2003 here in the city of Abuja when the Moshood Abiola National Stadium was built. Then it was called the Magnificent Stadium. But right now it's no longer called All African Games. Rather, they've removed the All and just call it African Games, giving it a special name. And like I said, athletes from the countries on the continent will be gathering in Accra, Ghana, and we also have our Nigerians who will be going there, and we have Nigerian will be participating in 25 sports of the games, 25 sports, athletics. We have athletics, boxing, volleyball, table tennis, and what have you will be seen right there. And our star girl, that is Toby Amuson, world champion, world record holder, African champion, Commonwealth champion, will be gracing this occasion, will be there also. And the Nigerian Ministry of Sports have been doing all they can to see how they can support our athletes, our footballers also, who will be leaving the shores of this country probably today or Tuesday for Accra, Ghana. Falconets also will be there. But to tell you the event that will start the tournament is table tennis, and we also have a table tennis team that will be going there. The likes of Taiwo Mati will be there, and co will be at the African Games. But from the schedule released from the organizers, table tennis would be kickstarting the event that is the 2023 African Games in Accra, Ghana. You know, the ping pong game is called the ping pong games. That is what will be starting the African Games 2023. It's a good one. Like I said, our table tennis team will be in action on the 8th of March. That is days away from now. Table tennis will take center stage to start the African Games. It's going to last for 3 weeks, thereabout, from the 8th to the 23rd of March event. The cities, the game cities, will be busy with a lot of sporting activities going on in Accra, Ghana. So you can, if you are a Nigerian in Ghana, go and support all Nigerian athletes, teams that will be there. And if you are in Nigeria, you can also just make your way to Ghana. Ghana is just close to us here. And probably you can fly or probably go by road, whichever way you choose to just go to Ghana and catch a glimpse of African stars doing what they know how to do best in the African Games 2023. All right, let's leave that and go straight to the Samuel Ogbundia Stadium, Benin City, Edo State, where it was the host center for the 2024 MPFL Youth League. We bring the stories about this league on the show. Like I said, the organizers said they use this league to just harness, to get talent for our cadet team for under 17 and the under 20, and probably graduate to the senior team under 23, and they will be in the senior team, that is Super Eagles of Nigeria. It was a packed league. After from all of the zone, we have one zone at Lafia here, which coordinated the North Central zone, and we have other zones also, and they did so well. All of the teams that qualified side did so well. You see young lads playing football at their best. And now, at the end of the day, Rivers United actually topped the league with 10 points after they defeated the likes of Remo Stars, Rangers International, Katsina United, and they drew against Plateau United in that game. And it was a good one for Rivers United, winning the 2024 MPFL Youth League. Last year, it was Remo Stars that won. That was 2023. And this time around, it has gone to South-South. Last time out, it was in Southwest. And now it has gone to South-South. Rivers United, where their big boys, their big team, their senior team have made it to the quarterfinal of the CAF Confederations Cup. Player like Uzonwanfo Oscar, who emerged as the most valuable player. We have Sheyi Jackson, who went home as the top scorer of the league with 4 goals. I can tell you right from here that these 2 players already, coupled with other players, will be finding themselves in the under-17 team of Nigeria. Good one, and that is why the league was organized to get talent for the national teams. According to Benga Elegbeleye and the chairman organizing committee, that is Pastor Iyama, who is in charge of the MPFL Youth League, said they are going to use it to get talent, and we are going to see the continuation of the league, and that is how it's going to go. We start from the grassroots. Let's go back to the basics. Nigeria used to be the best country when it comes to cadet level in football. We've won the FIFA World Cup 5 good times alongside Brazil, who are following us on the stage at the under-17 level. So they want to go back to the basics, catch them young, they say, and definitely they are catching them young. Jackson, Sheyi Jackson, and Oscar Uzonwanfo, I can tell you, will join the under-17 team of Nigeria. So congratulations to Rivers United, and congratulations to the likes of Plateau United, Rangers International, Katsina United, Remo Stars, who made it through in the 2024 under-17 MPFL Youth League. All right, let's leave Benin City and let's go to the most important league in the land. We don't know if Abba Michael is ready to join us this evening, but if he's not ready, let's look at the match day 8 of the most important league in the land, that is NNL, that is Nigerian National League. This is where teams got promoted to the MPFL, Nigerian Premier Football League. That is why it's called the most important league in the land. Now, it's split into conferences. Let's look at Conference A. We also have some away wins in the league. We have Conference A, Dakada FC beat Thomas SC 2-0. Smart City beat 1472 FC of Lagos 2-1. Edel FC beat Beyond Limits 1-0. Madiba FC, who are topping Conference A, had to go to Ekiti United. They defeated Ekiti United 2-0 away. Abia Comets also beat Vendreza FC of Uyo 2-1, and Rovers FC of Calabar beat Coal City of Enugu 1-0. That is in Conference A of match day 12 of the Nigerian National League. Now let's go to Conference B, where there were actions also. We recorded 2 away wins in Conference A. Crown FC and Ikorodu City played a goalless draw. Ijebu United beat FC1 Rocket 1-0. Osun United also beat Inter Lagos 1-0. That is International Lagos 1-0. Gateway United of Oshogbo and Solution FC played a 1-1 draw. And Warri Wolves trashed Trade Safe FC of Lagos 3-0 in Conference B. So we had 1 draw in Conference B and all other 2 draws in Conference B, and we have 3 wins. All right, let's go to Conference C and see the result of Conference C quickly, where there were also actions in Conference C. We have Nasarawa United, who are aiming to come back to the league, to the Nigerian Premier League right now. They defeated ABS of Ilorin 3-0 at the Lafia Township Stadium. The new look Lafia Township Stadium is a fantastic one after Governor Sule actually did a fantastic job on that stadium. Yobe Desert Warrior beat EFCC of Abuja 2-0, and Wiki Tourists of Bauchi beat Zamfara FC 4-0 in that game. The game between Ekanemi Warriors and Mighty Jets of Jos was postponed. All right, let's look at Group D right now. That is Conference D. Sorry, not Group D. Conference D. We have KB United 4-1 against Milantaki KFC of Abuja. Adamawa United lost at home to Sporting Supreme of Abuja 2-0, and Sokoto United beat Malum Fashi FC 3-0, though that game was a walkover because Malum Fashi FC did not honor that game in Sokoto. And City FC of Abuja beat Jigawa Golden Star 3-1 at the Old Parade Ground here in Abuja. All right, we have Abba Michael joining us live this evening from Plateau State. Abba Michael, welcome to Sports Update. It was a wonderful weekend, action-packed weekend in the Nigerian Premier Football League in Europe. But we are looking at the most important league in the land. But before then, we talked about the first story on the show was the African Games, where table tennis will be kickstarting events of the African Games that will be starting days away from now, 8th to 23rd of March 2024.
Yes, I mean, when you look at the games, it's obvious that we have the best player in Africa. Talking about table tennis, Aruna Quadri has beaten world number 4. He has beaten world number 6. We've seen him taking trips from world number 15 to world number 10, 11, in the last 1 or 2 years. So I expect him to be the overwhelming favorite for the table tennis events. Amongst other events, Nigeria will be participating. I mean, Ghana is a surface where we perform a lot. So I don't expect anything less from the general contingents to represent Nigeria.
Okay. Also, the games, what are your expectations outside table tennis? Nigeria will be participating in 25 sports of the African Games. What are your expectations? Where do you play? We have Toby Amusan also will be there because he had to skip the indoor event that is in US for the African Games, and she will be joining other African stars, other athletes to participate in the African Games 2023 in Accra, Ghana.
Yes, I mean, it's a good thing. It shows that she is truly a compatriot. When they say to be faithful, loyal, and honest in our national anthem, I think Toby Amusan just did that. She sacrificed the world indoor, where we saw Noah Lyles beating in the 60 meters. I mean, we saw even a Nigerian losing in the heats in the 400 meters indoor. We are glad that Toby Amusan prioritized, the African showpiece. This shows that truly she is a hero and deserving of every form of national honor, which I believe she has gotten. Well, I have expectations in badminton. I think we are the defending champions in badminton. I believe we should be able, the player is still in top form. We should be able to have a gold medal there. And then in athletics, we have very good athletes, especially in the sprints. I expect us to be able to win at least the 4x100 meters. Maybe Ferdinand Omanyala may be our problem in the 100 meters, even though he just came fourth at the World Indoor concluded yesterday. So I think Omanyala is the only challenge we have. In the sprints, I expect us to do very well.
Okay,
and of course, in wrestling is one of our surfaces that I believe will do well.
Okay, you believe we'll do the African Games. Good one from you, Michael, there. And we also look at the MPFL Youth League that happened at the Samuel Ogbumedia Stadium. Rivers United are the champions of the 2024 MPFL Youth League. 17 years of age, they actually carried out the screening. If you are not 17, you will not be allowed to participate in that league. And that is what the organizer says. The chairman, Inyama, actually came out to say there was no age cheat in the competition. The likes of Uzowan for Oscar, who emerged as the most valuable player. But what's your own general assessment of the 2024 MPFL Youth League?
Well, talking about if you are not 17, I don't know if they use an MRI. That's the only time you could guarantee if they're actually 17 or not. But nevertheless, we know that Rivers won the MPFL League itself, I think in 2022, and then here they are. It shows that they have a follow-up. It shows that they have a backup. They have a youth that can succeed the current squad they are having, who are not doing too badly at the top flight. So Rivers have a solid sporting foundation. and I think their grassroots sports is one to be emulated. Other teams need to study Rivers United to see how they are able, to showcase the young lads, that they are able to harness them, and we can see that the future of Rivers United is bright. I won't be surprised if they win the league in the next 2 years again, because they have a formidable, youth that can come to succeed the current squad.
Yes, they have a formidable youth that can come to succeed this current squad. All right, we were looking at the NNL match day 12 games. That is the National League, the Nigeria National League, where actions went down over the weekend. And let's quickly look at that Conference D. No, let's look at Conference D. Let's have the last conference. Kebbi United beat Milentaki FC of Abuja 4-1. Adama United lost to Sporting Supreme of Abuja 2-0 at home. Sokoto United walked over Malumfashi FC. And then CTFC of Abuja beat Jigawa Golden Stars. I think the same thing we are seeing in the Nigerian Premier Football League is what we are seeing in the Nigerian National League, the Senior League and the Junior League, where we are seeing away wins. We have had a record of 14 away wins in 23 games of the Nigerian Premier Football League. Also, in the Nigeria National League, we saw a away win in match day 12. Michael, I think our league is beginning to take a different shape, and is beginning to get better and better in the course of the week.
Yes, it's actually getting better. I'm happy with the expansion. I'm happy with the catalog of teams that are giving the opportunity to showcase their talents. When you talk about NNL, the teams are quite much, and it's good. The coverage is high. It's easy to spot the next top flight players when you have a good visibility of the NNL. Unfortunately, Mighty Jets El Kanemi was postponed. Hopefully, we'll see the actions maybe within the week. Then Wiki Tourists were able to trash 4-0, and then we have Kebbi United also winning 4. So yes, we have good strikers in the NNL, and a potential for the top flights in future.
Yeah, and potential for the top flight. All right, let's leave the shores of the country and look at some league in Europe. Let's start with La Liga. There were games over the weekend in La Liga for Barcelona. It was a draw against Athletic Bilbao in that game. Sevilla beat Real Sociedad 3-2. Rayo and Cadiz played a 1-1. Getafe and Las Palmas played a 3-3 draw in that game. And for Real Madrid against Valencia, it was 2-2 in that game. And one thing happened in that game, Michael. Jude Bellingham was sent off in that game. It was a sad one, coming back after that injury and getting that kind of, let me say, that kind of result, as in that incident against him being sent off in that game against Valencia, Michael.
Yes, Jude Bellingham, arguably the greatest striker in the world right now. With all due respect to Erling Haaland, Phil Foden, Saka, and the rest, should I say Harry Kane, but then this guy called Jude Bellingham, I think he is the best. He's the second coming of Cristiano Ronaldo for Real Madrid. He was out for the last 2 games, and then suddenly he's coming back. He's a guy who has 20 goals already in the season, and then coming back to get sent off. It's a huge blow to Real Madrid's aspirations this season. Though it's a good thing that they were able to maintain some good lead even in his absence. They were able to grind out victories. But he is an integral part of that team that they cannot afford in the crucial moments of the season to have a player of that caliber out. Real Madrid, Joselu and the rest will have to really, really work hard. Vinicius Jr., they have to double their efforts to be able to make up for his absence in the next subsequent games. But it's a sad one because Jude Bellingham is actually my favorite player right now.
Yes, it's a big one and a sad one. They just have to do without him in their subsequent games that come up. Let's have the table quickly. Let's look at La Liga table. And Real Madrid, despite that draw, they still stay at the top of the table with 66 points. Girona following have 59 points, and Barcelona also have closed up that gap now with 58 points. On the 3rd position, Atletico Madrid is 4th after beating Real Betis in that game. 55 points. We have Athletic Bilbao Villarreal, who drew with Barcelona on 50 points. Real Betis lost to Atletico Madrid, 6th position with 42 points, and we have Real Sociedad, who are 7th with 40 points. Las Palmas is 8th with 37 points. But Valencia, who drew with Real Madrid, is 9th with 37 points, and we have Getafe 10 with 35 points. Let's look at the flip side of the table quickly. Osasuna is 11, Villarreal 12, Alaves 13, and Almeria continues to remain at the bottom of La Liga with just 9 points after 27 games with minus 30 goal difference. That means in each game they concede more than 2 goals per game. That is a bad one for Almeria, who got promoted to this league last season. All right, let's leave La Liga and go straight to the French Ligue 1. Also, there were games in the French Ligue 1, and for Luis Enrique, he said they should start living life. Now they should start learning how to live life after Mbappe will leave that team at the end of the summer. But let's look at some results in French Ligue 1. We have Reims nil. They lost to Lille 1. Clermont Foot lost to Marseille 5-1, trashing in the hands of Marseille. Toulouse beat Nice 2-1. Brest won. Le Havre nil. Montpellier and Strasbourg played a 2-2 draw. Nantes of Moses Simon, that's Super Eagles Moses Simon, lost to Metz 2-0 at home. Rennes won. Lorient 2. And we have Lens beat Lyon. The informed Lyon, the rejuvenated Lyon, 3-0 in that game. Let's look at the French Ligue 1 table quickly. Let's look at the French Ligue 1 table. We have PSG, who are at the top with 55 points. Brest second with 46 points. Monaco is third with 42 points. We have Luxley fourth with 41 points. Nice is on the fifth position with 40 points. We have Toulouse 29 points on the 10th position. Let's look at the flip side of the table quickly. We have Lyon, who have pushed up to 11th position, now who are occupying the bottom. Clermont Foot is 18th with 17 points. Metz is 17th with 20 points. That is it for the French Ligue 1. Let's go straight to the German Bundesliga. Before Michael will react to this. For the German Bundesliga, it was a fantastic weekend for Bayer Leverkusen, who beat FC Cologne 2-0, and we have Wolfsburg 2, Stuttgart 3, and Hoffenheim 1899 Hoffenheim 2, Werder Bremen 1. And let's look at the German Bundesliga table. That is some of the results in the German Bundesliga. Let's look at the table quickly, where Bayer Leverkusen continue to cruise at the top of the table, 64 points. Bayern is second with 54 points, and we have Augsburg 10th with 29 points. Freiburg is 9th with 30 points. Werder Bremen 8th with 30 points. Hoffenheim 7th with 33 points. Let's look at the flip side of the table quickly. We just have Darmstadt on the 18th position with 13 points. Michael, you just have 2 seconds to react to this. Bayer Leverkusen looks so good to win the league this time around.
Yes, I mean, they are the overwhelming favorites. Having a 10-point lead against Bayern Munich is something we have never seen. I mean, we have never seen that in the last 30 years. So, Louis, he should just prepare himself to come and be the next Xabi Alonso, next coach of Liverpool. He has a comfortable lead, and I think he should be able to take his foot off the gas pedal and still be able to win this league comfortably come the end of the season, which is just a stone's throw away.
Yes, come the end of the season. Let's look at today's fixtures in the league. We have just 3 fixtures. We have 3 fixtures in today's. We have Sheffield United in English Premier League, Osasuna in La Liga against Alaves, and then Inter Milan, who are top of the Italian Serie A table, we entertain Genoa at San Siro. All right, that is where we'll leave it on the program this evening. Sports update. Michael, thanks for the analysis on the show. It was a wonderful one having you on the show this evening. And to our viewers at home, thanks for watching. I am Emmanuel Fashimi.